Hello, I am Quinny. Welcome to the channel, guys. In this video today, we are putting the Philadelphia Union, the dupe, under the Sorare microscope as we gear up for rivalry week on Sorare. Philadelphia Union, a season or two ago, won their first ever supporter shield, and you know, from having let's say checkered history in MLS to that point, it was a massive achievement for the club, and they've sold off some massive talent in their squad already that they brought through the youth ranks, and we've not really seen too much of a downturn from them over since then. They've stayed quite consistent, and as we speak, they're now going into rivalry week under Jim Curtin. They've been pretty resolute, even though they've got a really thin squad, mainly draws. They're just struggling to get some wins over the line. So we'll be looking at the Philadelphia Union and the best way to utilise them on Sorare. If you haven't opened your Sorare account yet, there's a video linked in the description in this video that is the #1 walkthrough that I've made that will make sure when you open your account you don't make any beginner mistakes and you maximise all the free items available. If you have any other questions or need any other assistance, just reach out to me in the comment section in this video and I'll get back to you. And if you're just here looking for the link to get the free card once you sign up, that is also in the description in this video. Make sure when you hit the link you sign up directly to make sure that it correlates and entitles your account to a free limited card. Now there's a lot of fun, interesting cards in the Philadelphia Union, and they are a team that I've dabbled in the past, and this is an episode I'm really excited to get stuck into. At any point in the video, if you laugh, you learn, you like something or whatever, please do like and subscribe, share, retweet, all that good stuff, guys. Stay out of trouble, and let's get stuck into it. If you could hit the subscribe button, I do daily global football content, everything from Wonder Kids and Rising Star Managers to fantasy football and watch-alongs. That will also automatically enter you into my April giveaway. This month, I'm giving away a rare under-23 goalkeeper in the Turkish Superliga, Diego Souza, and 2 limited goalkeepers. If you want to stick around to the end of the video, we'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Now, Sergio Santos, for the most part, has been the main man for the Philadelphia Union over the last couple of years. At 27 years of age, he's pretty much in his prime as a forward. As far as the limited card goes, he's only trading around €7 at the moment, and for a rare, we're looking at just under 90. And for the sort of scores that this guy can produce, he's definitely a credible forward. The main problem with him, of course, is rotation and DNPs. But Sergio Santos is one of these kind of modern pressing kind of forwards. He's very good at link-up play, and that's why he gets so many net decisive actions, goals and assists. Now, Daniel Gazdag, for me, is probably the best SO5 card at the Philadelphia Union at the moment. Being in that number 10 creative position, he's just going to be on the ball so much more often. It's also reflected in his scores, and with him being European, he's got that European pedigree, then I always like these guys coming into MLS because you can see already the scores he's been attracting. He's been a very useful, very handy SO5 card, and he's only really just getting started at the team. With the Philadelphia Union primarily playing this kind of midfield free shape, having Gazdag in that number 10 role is purpose built for playmakers like him who like to get on the ball in transition and can play the ball into pacey wingers like Carranza, like Sergio Santos, and they've always got decent finishers up there. Previously Shabilko, but Mikel Uri at the moment is the candidate to be doing that. There's also a solid case to be made for Jacob Glesnes as the big left-footed centre-half. So the big Norwegian comes in at roughly €18 for a limited, around €205 for a rare, and his scores are really solid. He is one of the better players in the Philadelphia Union, no problem. When it comes to SO5, his scores are really consistent. It's a really narrow bandwidth all his scores go between, and he's just he's a really safe card that you can buy into your club and you can build a team around, and that he's not really going to kill any of your teams. He might not make them in terms of getting the big scores that really push you up the way, but he's not going to get anything that's really going to hamstring you, which unfortunately Kai Wagner, who's probably seen as the most precious asset at the Philadelphia Union, unfortunately can do because he's a fullback. The main statistics we want for defenders is ones that don't lose possession, don't make bad passes or crosses. Unfortunately, fullbacks are forced into that all game, and we want guys that can make successful amounts of tackles and interceptions, which is why Glesnes does rank so highly, as well as Gazdag, because he's in midfield and he'll be doing these actions also. But Wagner, as far as fullbacks go, is actually really good. Most fullbacks don't have the high scores potential that he does. Equally, his kind of floor score, the kind of high 30s, low 40s, is actually pretty decent as far as fullbacks go. Now, in terms of the goalkeeper, Andre Blake, you've got a current Jamaica international, solid top 5 goalkeeper in MLS consistently, I think, at this point, at €150 for unlimited and around €1,000 for a rare. He is a real premium item. He's a big player goalkeeper. The utility you get with him playing for Jamaica as well as when he is at home, playing in MLS for the Philadelphia Union. He's scores as far as goalkeepers go. He's one of the goalkeepers that can actually help a team on pretty well because he is quite reliable to be getting around that 50 average mark, you know, on a consistent basis, as you can see. Now, when building a team for the Philadelphia Union, there's actually a wide array of choice, and it really depends on your budget and how aggressive you want to be with the team. Guys like, who we've not even mentioned yet, Jack Elliott and Nathan Harriel are both very fine operators in SO5. So you've got a full back four here of Glesnes, Wagner, Elliott and Harriel, who are all proper contenders to be in a very efficient SO5 team. Oliver and Bizo used to be, until he kind of lost his place out to Harriel. And actually, on bang for buck, I would be picking up Jack Elliott here. His floor price at the moment is the cheapest of them all, and even though his averages aren't as high as Glesnes is, for example, I don't think you're getting much of a different proposition, so I'd just be picking the cheaper one of the two. He is also younger. He is also a bit more highly rated within the league as well. And when you look at the results for Philadelphia Union, when they do play well, when they do win matches, Jack Elliott, along with Wagner, Gazdag, and Sergio Santos, is a big part of that. Now, because of some of the rotation options with Philadelphia Union in attack, and I basically would be building them as a double midfield play, so I'd be playing Gazdag alongside Flack, who Flack plays every game. He's not a spectacular scorer, but he's more of an enabler, so that, you know, when they do hit off big and they do score the points, he's not going to be a guy that I need to worry about getting into starting 11, etc. And on current market pricing and current form, I think Mikel Uri is the only one to be picking out of the forward selection at the Philadelphia Union for consistency, good point scoring potential, very goal dangerous, very capable of getting assists as well. Now, as a limited team, this isn't actually too bad. On the historic scores, it wouldn't actually capture too many prizes, which makes me think it's not a great build for All-Star Limited. I actually much prefer the Philadelphia Union as an All-Star Rare play. It is much more expensive because of the goalkeeper, of course, but this team can consistently hit out Ethereum threshold, which is like a guaranteed payout on hitting a guaranteed score, and it does have the potential upside to go and get cards. I know that's not present here in the historic scoring, but when you look at the scores that the guys have brought in these game weeks, you know, there's just not really been a week yet where they have all correlated together and got over the line with a prize. But they're all capable of getting above 60. They're all capable of getting above 70, and you know, this team could do very well in All-Star Rare from pulling Ethereum thresholds, as well as even the spontaneous maybe 4 rewards a season or something when they do win 3-0 or whatever. I personally think the Philadelphia Union are a really fun team to follow in MLS because they are one of the pioneers of the whole play your kids movement, really putting the strength of the economy of the club into the academy and really force through players into a regimented system all the way through their youth academy, so that when they become a first team player, they can hit the ground running. There's some great up and coming prospects coming through Philadelphia Union again. Quinn Sullivan and Paxton Aronson, younger brother of Brendan, being the most notable, just goes along to compound that whole academy vibe. And as football fans, we all love teams that bring through local players, that bring through their local academy and put them on the big stage and earn success as a club as a result. I hope you've enjoyed this one, guys. Please do leave your thoughts in the comment section down below on the Philadelphia Union. Where do you think in the SO5 arena that their team is best placed? They could be the most efficient. I'm thinking about All-Star, I'm thinking about Rare. Would you think about Champion America? Would you think about Limiteds and Super Rares? Let me know your thoughts down below. I hope you've enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share and retweet and all that good stuff. Stay out of trouble, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Let's get into all the giveaway stuff before I let you go. I'm still doing monthly giveaways and I'm making it easier to enter. If you want to be entered to win this month's prize or any future giveaways here at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button, you need to be a subscriber to enter, then leave a comment down below. Each month, a random comment from a random video will be selected as the winner, so the more videos you leave a comment on, the better the chance you've got of winning any of my giveaways. All the winners are announced at the end of videos the same way as we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. As always, guys, if you've enjoyed the video today, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. On screen now some other stuff that I've made that YouTube thinks you might enjoy. Stay out of trouble, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.